So a lot of people are asking me to do more of these sound mind videos. They're asking me, what is sound mind? Sound mind is a movement. Peace and love without having the fear. Because we all have been given a voice. We all have been given the ability to make sound mind decisions and to have a sound mind. We're divided when we don't. There's not a peace about us. We go through life and we're trying to please somebody else. And we're asking for their approval without even asking for their approval. The truth of the matter is this. Don't you feel more at peace when you're making a sound mind decision? Not feeling the peer pressures that life is throwing at you. So I'm doing these videos now, and this is video number 1 of Sound Mind. And I want to make sure that you guys understand that you have a voice. You're the next generation. And so if you don't like what's going on in your community, in your school system, or whatever you're doing in life, you can speak up and you can make a sound mind decision that's going to affect everybody because you are the generation to do so. If change is not taking place, you could be that change. You yourself can make the impact that you want to see in the community where you live, in the school system where you go, in the workplace where you're at. You don't have to wait for somebody to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, look, why don't we do this? Why don't we do? You can stand up and you can get people around you that have the same mind, like-mindedness, and there's strength in numbers. So the more the merrier. So I'm encouraging everybody to step up and be the sound mind that they want to see in their communities, in their workplace, in their school systems. So I'm not going to sit here and paint a picture that is going to be easy. You're going to probably have a lot of haters. You're probably going to have people that say you can't do it. You're probably going to have people that feel that things have been going a certain way for years and years, and what's going to be the determining factor for there to be a change at this moment. And they're probably going to look at you and laugh and say, you're going to be the one to do this? Immediately when you know that you're on to something, right around the corner, you have the naysayers. You have the people that say you can't do it. People laughed at many innovators and world shakers time and time again when they try to step up and do something different. So what's going to make you any different? I mean, Jesus, his people denied him, but yet he still went ahead, and he's been the guy that we've heard about for years and years and years since he made the decision to make change in his day. So go where you're appreciated. That's the big thing. Go where you're appreciated. Why are you going to keep hanging around people who don't believe in you? You got to go where you're appreciated. And where you're appreciated, you're going to see that a lot of people feel the same way that you do. So a lot of things have taken place all around the world. We live in a time where you have suicide, you have depression, you got people coping with drugs, wanting to hit the bottle. The problem with that is this, is that if you do it when you're young, you're still underdeveloped. You're not mature. And so you're over here waking and baking your mind, getting all messed up on drugs, hitting the bottle, and at the end of all of that, and you sober up, you still got the same problems you had the day before. And you're addicted to something you can't get off of. And you're addicted to something faster because your mind is not fully mature, your body's not fully mature to even handle all that you're putting in your system. So when life throws you a bunch of challenges and you got obstacles that you're facing, what are you going to do? You got to do what it is that's going to get you to where you want to go. So start setting goals for yourself. Start looking at the end from the beginning. When you look at the end from the beginning, you're going to start working backwards to get there. And what that does is that starts putting you in line with the steps that you need to take in order to get to your common goal. So set little goals that are real, in real time, that you can make, at that particular time, you say, hey, look, I want to be an engineer. I want to be a professional basketball player. You know, when I started playing basketball, what was put on my plate was this. My pop told me, hey, look, I'm not paying for college, so you're going to have to get a scholarship. But at an early age, I realized that the basketball was not a game. It was no longer fun and games, and I had to work my butt off in order to get a scholarship, and I did. I found out that if I shoot 1,000 shots a day, that I could be a Division I player. So I took that seriously. And in 8th grade, I made that decision that I was going to shoot thousands of shots a day, and that's what happened. I made it to a Division I college basketball team. But when you reach those little successes, it starts to give you momentum. You start to have confidence, right? And you start making sound mind decisions. You start making those decisions that is going to lead you to your goal. And you also start hanging around people that's going to push you there. So when you're hanging around people that's going to push you there, they keep strengthening you as well as you strengthening yourself, and you get more confidence and momentum to push you towards your goal. That's how you do it. And you also start breaking off those old habits that's defeating in the long run, and also a distraction in the short run. It distracts you from where you want to go. And you start doing everything it takes to get to that goal. And you start being at peace with the decisions you make, and that's a sound mind. Now, this is just the beginning of what I'm going to do in these next few weeks to get you to a sound mind. It doesn't matter who you are, but primarily I work with a lot of the youth. But even the adults can learn from this and pick up these life lessons that's going to carry them through. Now, you're not by yourself. I'm the sound mind guru that's going to get you there. Every day, if you feel like, man, what is it that I need to do? You can click on one of my videos, and definitely, if you're listening, hit that subscribe button. And I want to gain not just followers, I want to gain momentum in people's lives that's going to make a difference in this world, because that's how this world is shaped. And so I'm investing my time into you guys because I want to see you guys make the goals that you set for yourself. I want to see you be the change that you want to see in the environment that you live. And just because I'm not from the same environment you're from doesn't mean that we're not all connected. Because I might be flying into your city and I want to see a city that is doing something. And so do what it is that you want to do while you still have the time to do it. This is Brandon coming to you from Sound Mind. Sound Mind. Sound Mind. We're out.